Monday, October 17th, and I'm a little late, but too bad. First things first, my punishment. He wanted me to read from an architectural textbook in a dramatic manner, and I only have a couple options. Two are both very number-oriented, one being this steel construction manual, which includes a bunch of tables of numbers that tell you the maximum total uniform load and kips, and has graphs and more numbers and more numbers and more numbers. You can't exactly dramatically read 94.3, 93.4, 90.7 without sounding really dumb. So I'm going to choose a passage from my Architectural Design Strategies environmental book that has a bunch of techniques for how to make your buildings more environmentally friendly, and they include these really effing confusing graphs that take about 5 steps to read. Like this guy, you have to go up and then over and then down, and it's like, what? So yeah, I'll read, maybe we'll understand what's going on in this first paragraph when I read, because if I read any more than that, I'm going to bore the heck out of you guys. Most strategy is about estimating solar wind gain to understand the sun's contribution to the building's heating and cooling requirements. The amount of solar radiation transmitted through the skin of a building is a function of the available radiation in the area, orientation, and heat transmission characteristics of the exposed skin. If the skin is opaque, 0 to 12% of the available solar heat will eventually reach the interior space, depending on the color of the exterior surface and its insulating qualities. I hope you guys learned something from that. Punishment done. But yeah, this past week was excellent. It was my birthday on Wednesday. I turned 51, which means I can buy booze, except I didn't really buy that much. I did get a free shot from the Mexican restaurant that I went to dinner with a bunch of my friends at. They gave me a shot. It had flames on it. Well, okay, it was a really subtle flame. Flames, it sounds like it's and I sucked it up through a straw, which is kind of weird. You normally don't take shots that way, but not the worst shot I've taken. It didn't taste horribly, but it was a little bit different. And then the waiter sang happy birthday to me in Spanish, except they didn't know my name, so feliz cumpleaños, I don't know. And then as they were leaving, this guy had straws and a napkin in his hand, and I guess instead of confetti, he was like, I know, I'll throw it at the birthday girl. So he hits me in the head with a straw, and I'm like, thanks. But my friends gave me a couple interesting gifts. One gave me some Teal suspenders wrapped up in a bunch of coupons, a coupon page. The only reason why he knew to get me these was because instead of studying like we should have been the week before, he had said he was going to look up suspenders online and buy some for himself. And when I saw the colored teal ones, I was like, those are pretty, but it didn't actually mean I wanted them, but he bought them for me anyway. So now I have suspenders. And then another friend gave me a plantain. It was okay, story. The reason why he gave this to me is because I had tried making fried bananas for a birthday, for just a brunch that I had cooked for friends. Fried bananas, not the same thing as fried plantains. They're a lot mushier. So he decided to find the one bruised, blackened, nasty looking plantain that they had at the Kroger, bought it for me, put it in a sketchy brown bag, and then gave it to me for my birthday. So I pulled this thing out, I'm like, ew, and dropped it back in there. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make fried plantains out of it. It's probably not gonna work. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, very interesting. And another friend also gave me a dusting brush because I always steal his when I'm trying to dust off the erasers on my drawings. And so he was sick of getting up and taking his back from me. So he just ended up buying me one. But yeah, good birthday. I think I'm running out of time in the video, so I'll see Demi on Tuesday. And hope Katie comes back this week too. So, bye girls.